It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we should have an exciting matchup on our hands as we join you from O.Co Coliseum.
What a matchup we have at wide receiver today. Two of the biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. When you have speedy wide receivers, what you have to do, you got to make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receiver. If they can't get open down the field, just throw some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
They come to the line, and it's first down. And Morris is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Griffin, play action. Reaches out and grabs it.
Griffin's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. RG3 has it under center. And Morris is taking the handoff. Woodley's there that time for the tackle, imposing their will early on the defense with a solid effort on the ground.
Yeah, we talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
2nd down and 4.
That's a gain of 13. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, doesn't it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
That brings the play to an end. They've marched right onto the field with this opening drive, and they're moving the chains with regularity.
They sure are, and I think it's time for the defense to quit sitting in there in that bland defense they're running. Take a chance and try to stop this drive.
And Morris is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. First down at the 23. Woodson's in on the tackle.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. You know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
They send the tight end in motion.
First down and 10. And Morris is got it on the handoff. That picks up 11.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. So first and goal to go. And into the end zone for the touchdown.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. First down on the way. And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Handoff made. And a run right up the middle. And they are in on McFadden. Let's talk about this offense today. The former 4th overall pick in the 2008 draft out of Arkansas, Darren McFadden.
Boy, I just love to see him go one whole season and be completely healthy. He's big. He's got great feet. He can run inside and outside. If he stays healthy, he can still be one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Now for the defensive starters. He's gotten better every year in this league since coming out of Grambling State in 2006. Jason Hatcher.
Well, you want to force in the inside. Jason Hatcher is one of those guys. He can stop the run. Ball's out.
They recover their own fumble. And they are in on McFadden.
Nice job that time by the offense. Even though they fumbled it, at least they were quick enough and smart enough to get it on it right away.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. McFadden lines up in the backfield. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. On the money. Marks there to make the stop. The Raiders know
That a fourth down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The jumbo set on the field. Carr's back at it now. Dropping back once again. No room to complete that one.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Raiders have it at the 44.
Almost intercepted that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
The Raiders with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Offense lines up here. And find the target on the pass underneath.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Offense lines up here.
The Raiders have it at the 44. The Raiders get a first down.
Now they take side of the field.
The Raiders
Roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
Two tight ends on the field here.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Finds his mark.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
That was a nice job by the offense. He puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
And here we have second down.
The Raiders still possess the football as we begin the second quarter.
Second down coming up. Split backfield here.
Here we go. Wide and yank. Zebra. Zebra. Hello, baby. Alert. Alert.
Split backfield here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And by Kerrigan this time.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. He does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Marching down the field and taking their time.
Here we go.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 35.
Trying to power his way right up the middle. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. This long drive continues.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
What a drive this has been.
The Raiders take it from the 33. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The long drive continues. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
And this will be a 50-yard field goal try.
Not enough leg with that one. I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. Sounds like it's just a minor issue, and he'll be back on the field shortly.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. The give. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here.
And Morris is going to secure the handoff. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
On the way, third down.
Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
The Redskins call for the punt. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Raiders now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
It's a two-tight end formation. First down at the 20. Trying to work that left side. Spins away from contact. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Double tight end formation. Second down and 10.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
It'll be third down.
McFadden's in the backfield. Single back set. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play.
Red 18. Red zebra. Zebra. Hold on, baby.
Quick drop back. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
He'll turn it over on downs.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
Griffin's lining up in the pistol.
1st and 10.
Handoff by Griffin. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Coming up, 2nd down. Griffin's going to take it from the gun.
And he's taken down.
Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Griffin's got it in the gun.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
The Redskins call for the punt.
Take him down. The offense pinned back in an awful position. Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Keeps it here. Oh, gets a hand in there and knocks it away.
Boy, it must be hard just to knock the football down. That time he's in good position because you know the defender wanted to go for the interception, but he played it smart and knocked it down instead.
2nd down following that incompletion.
And Holmes is lined up in the slot.
Just a quick drop back.
Finds his mark. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Well, it's man-to-man coverage. Bad job by the defense. The defensive back so slow. No chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
First down here after the completion.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. Back to the air here on 1st down. Catch made. And it's Ryan Clark who's able to tackle.
What a nice catch by the receivers. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion.
McFadden's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. A near interception that time by Hall.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy drops it, you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
2nd down.
Zebra! Zebra!
McFadden trying to plow ahead. And they are in on McFadden.
McFadden is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The Redskins will come out in the dime. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator, but the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly as the defender did at that time.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. The Raiders snap it at the 41. This is going to set up a change of possession.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Redskins getting ready now to start their drive. Griffin in the shotgun formation. The defense gets the sack.
Good job by the defense. They disguised that blitz. They waited, and they timed it perfectly. And the quarterback not able to make the pass protection change, and not being able to make that pass protection change, well, ends up in a sack for the defense.
The defense got to the quarterback, and the offense is backed up here on second down.
The Redskins will go with the pistol on this play. Makes the catch. Jackson's taken down at the 26.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down here. This play set up by the long gainer.
RG3 going down the field. And the pass is picked by Woodson. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. Could have been intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Second down here. This will probably be the last play of the first half.
And he's thrown to the ground. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one. Here at the O.co Coliseum. Third quarter about to get underway. Jim Nance, Phil Simms from the broadcast booth above the 50. Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
They face first down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Still got it after the play action. Throws to the right. And he's intercepted.
And he's brought to the ground.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 43. And Morris is back. They went with the ground game on first down and bringing up second. They're in the moving on mode.
Morris is taking the handoff.
Near an offensive lineman, you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying you're tougher than you are, and yours can come right at you.
The offense back out of the field here for this fourth and short play. The Redskins have it at the 34. They fail to convert, and now a change of position.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time he collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the stop.
First down coming up.
McFadden's lined up in a single back formation. He's got the catch. The tackle was made.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches. Running these short drag routes across the field. That receiver, nice catch.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield.
2nd and 9.
Almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
3rd down on the way.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Has his target. Another 3rd down failure.
Jim, this is a situation right here. I don't think you have to go for it right now. Of course, you're losing this game. It's in the second half. You have 4th and short near midfield. I think you punt the football, rely on your defense to get it back for you in good position.
4th down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. Carr's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Dropping back 3. Reaches out and snatches it.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up the 1st down. Oh, my gosh. That opens up many more possibilities of what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. Keeps it on the play fake. Pulls it in. And it's Ryan Clark who is able to tackle.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Carr comes out in the pistol.
With 2 hands, he has it. Gains 15.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
1st and goal from the 9. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Makes the reception. Jones-Drews marked down after a gain of 4.
I love situations like this. This is a big play in the game. This really could decide who's going to win or who's going to lose.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
3rd and goal from the 5.
Maurice Jones-Drew. Good piece of tackling.
Oh, my gosh. He should have scored that time. Gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. Now we'll see if the offense is good enough to push it in.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Darren McFadden will run with it. Short run. It's a touchdown.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
And he'll start his return.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Redskins come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Morris has it out of the eye. Second down coming up. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. And Morris has got it on the handoff. Picks up maybe 3. Now looking at third down. Offense lines up here. Pierre Garçon has the catch.
Redskins just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
The Redskins snap it at the 41. Got a big lane. What a run by Alfred Morris.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Time for the hurry-up offense. Right back to him once more. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Second down and 6.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Finds Reed. Woodson's going to make the tackle. The Redskins have the football as the fourth quarter gets started.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Moss is in the slot. The final quarter begins with this snap.
That ball has been picked up. He stepped up at that point.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield.
Keeps it here.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down after the incompletion.
Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. Play fake. And the pass incomplete.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The defense comes out of the dime.
And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, it's all about timing when you talk about a quarterback and receiver. They both got to be on the same page, know what each one is expected from the other. That time it was not there. That's why we have another incompletion.
They're set to punt it away now. Flag is out. Fair catch signal made. The call for the fair catch, and then the interference by the gunner, and that's going to be a penalty indeed.
Always remember, you've got to give him the opportunity to catch the football. Even if he bobbles it, if he has the fair catch signal, stay away. He still has the first chance to make that catch even after he bobbles the return.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30.
Fun.
In on the stop.
Nice job for the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
McFadden's lined up as the single back. The catch is made, taken down at the 27.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 11.
That's a nice play at that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That's a great feeling.
First down here after the completion.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. Catch made, taken down a yard short of the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Second down now.
Jones, a receiver in the slot. Pulls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, you get a couple of first downs. It just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
First down at the 49. Has his target. Has 12 on this play.
The Raiders really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 37. And Holmes has got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You kind of mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. He'll keep it on the play fake. Unbelievable catch. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The Raiders pistol set here.
Throw to the left.
Makes the...
What a throw by the quarterback. Really nice. He threw it beautifully, right on target. Touchdown.
Turns into an 8-point trip, the touchdown and the 2.
This offense and the head coach and the offensive coordinator, they're all aggressive. So, hey, well, it's not good enough just to get a touchdown. They want to get that extra point or 2 points. Nice job that time.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
First down. Pressure on every snap now.
And Morris is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Redskins take it from the 23.
Makes the reception. Ball's on the ground. Recovery by the offense.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the foot. Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
So much on the line now as they line up for third down. The Redskins snap it at the 31. Looking to the right side.
That flag.
Throws. This one is incomplete.
Hey, you throw the pass on third and short, hoping to catch the defense off guard, and it did not work. The defense is ready. Good job by the defensive players.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. RG3 has it under center. The Redskins snap it at the 31. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
I'm not going to disagree with the coach at all making that decision. Fourth and short, he just figures his offense. We can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
McFadden's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Has his man. Gains 18.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football games. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
That's a gain of 8.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They'll go ground. Hit by Kerrigan this time.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 6 play.
Alert! All right, here we go. Hold on, baby. Alert!
Almost intercepted. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
sports. Another exciting matchup just moments away now as we join you from Ralph Wilson Stadium.
When you look at this matchup, you've got to talk about the deep threats, the guys that can go long. And two of the best, speediest receivers in the game are going to be on the same field today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how both teams, the offenses, how do they get the football to these speedy wide receivers. And no matter what you do on the defensive side, you go, well, we're going to take them out of the game. We're going to double team them. Really? How are you going to do that when they're in motion? They're always changing formations. Very tough to do now. You just got to rely on good tackling and try to prevent those short catches and long runs.
Defense now signaling for a timeout. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Goodwin's lined up in the slot. Manuel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Pass is intercepted. Nice tackle.
When a defense gets an interception early in the game, oh man, will that give them confidence, and it just makes them play more aggressive. So this is a very good start for the defense.
They come to the line, and it's first down. RG3 has it under center. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Offense lines up here. Second and 10. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Here's a look at the defense at cornerback, the former first-round pick out of South Carolina, Stephon Gilmore.
Well, he is a good corner, no doubt. And you love your corners to be tough, good tacklers, and cover. And that's Gilmore. He can do them all.
Third and 10. Out of the pocket. Gains 12.
Nice awareness that time by the quarterback. Sometimes when you drop back, don't be too stubborn. Stand in that pocket, take a hit. If you have to run, take off. He gets it done that time and picks up the first down.
The Redskins take it from the 23. Picked up a couple that time.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
Second down and 8. Keeps it here. Looks to his left. RG3 and PG connect on that one. Pierre Garçon.
It didn't take long, but they're already in scoring territory inside the red zone.
Yeah, they're making it look easy, aren't they, so far? But you've got to be alert on the defensive side right now because this offense loves to go for the touchdown once they get into the red zone.
First and goal from the 4. And Morris. Power surge. Persists. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
He made it. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff.
He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's met head on right there at the 20. First down on the way. Jackson is in the backfield. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Bruh.
Let's
Let's set the lineup now for this offense. He came into this league with tremendous buildup. Wide receiver Sammy Watkins.
Jim, he deserved all that buildup. Goes to the Buffalo Bills. He can just do everything you want. Fast, good route runner, tough, breaks tackles, and if he gets in the open field, look out, he is going to take it all the way.
Jackson's taken down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down. But I promise you, third and short is a lot easier than having third and long.
Third and short following the completion. C.J. Spiller. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
The Bills' offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first down.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. As Watkins.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
First down here after the completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Manuel from the gun gets it out for the completion.
As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. That's second down coming up.
Easley's in the slot. Manuel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the reception.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Bills will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
First down here. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Jackson, touchdown, Bills.
Just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up a running touchdown.
Bills ready to boot this one down the field.
Brought down right around the 33-yard line.
First down here.
Griffin's setting up now in the pistol. Morris is handed the football.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Split backfield here.
Griffin from the gun.
Going to try and scramble now. Taking off. Gilmore's the one who brings him to the ground. Split backfield here. Third down and 3. Interception. Stop the play right there.
Alonso is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
They face first down. They go screen with Jackson. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. They've come out in a dime package. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Third down following the incompletion. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Looking to go deep. Wow, what a catch. The Bills will attempt to carry over that momentum after that huge play before the end of the first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. Clark's there to make the tackle.
The Bills have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. Jackson's in the backfield. Single back set to the ground. Jackson's met after a gain of 3. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. He's brought down.
The Bills, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time he runs the football, and he picks up some good, solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Runs it in for the touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game, the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
Counting. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Thompson's running this one out. The Redskins now will start this drive at the 27. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. The Redskins from the 27. Morris out to the right. Second down here after that run play. Morris is taking the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Morris is a very smart guard. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
RG3 from the gun. He's scrambling down. Running room. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. First down coming up. Jackson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. Looking across the middle. Should have had it.
Jackson's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Griffin the third will have it in the pistol. Second down and 10.
Haley's got on the handoff, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. RG3 out of the pistol.
Third down and 6.
Garcon's got the catch and the first.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Last play before the 2-minute warning. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Keeps his legs moving. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here's the first snap after the big play. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Back to him.
Morris looking for a lane, and Morris is stopped there.
The Redskins call the run play that time down in the red zone. It does not work. But when you're running the football, especially in the red zone, have some patience, stay with it, and if you do, most of the time you will get rewarded.
You'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Second down and 9. Feeds him again, and then picks up about 3.
Always a good idea to try to run the football when you get down in the red zone, because passing the football can be hard at times when you get close to the end zone. But the defense was ready, and they step up and make the stop for a little gain.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
A short field goal try on the way.
And converts on the 3.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
Lined up now in kickoff formation.
Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Here's the handoff. Robinson's there to make the tackle.
It's now second down. The defense comes out of the dime.
Setting up screen.
Secures him with 2 hands.
Ball's there to take it down. The Redskins, 1 timeout remaining. After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. 3rd and 8 coming up. Manuel's taking off.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play, doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Jackson is in the backfield.
Manuel going to take off with it. The defense gets a sack.
Well, you see the defense is going to blitz, and you can't pick it up. As a quarterback, you've got to change the pass protection. Remember, protect yourself at all times. He didn't do it, so he goes down.
This will be second down.
Jackson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Scrambling out of the pocket. And he holds it in. Gains 16. The Bills are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Third down now. The Bills come out in a jumbo set. Throws to the right. Greenland's able to knock the pass away.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
He's going to try and return this punt. He's tackled right at the 36. The Redskins offense now coming out. Morris is in the backfield. First down at the 36. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field. He'll take it from the 1. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down, offense ready for the snap. The Bills set at the line, dime package. And Morris is going to secure the handoff, brought down at the 32. And here we have 2nd down. We'll go no huddle. And Morris is handed the football. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first. They come out in the dime package. The Redskins have it at the 34. Back to the down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Nice job that time by the defensive end. He's not fooled by the run play. He holds his position and makes the tackle.
They're in punting formation. McKelvin from the 18. And he gains maybe 3.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Bills bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. First down at the 21. Set up screen underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Jackson's lined up in a single back formation. Has his man. And to first.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
The jumbo set on the field.
The Bills will take the snap from the 35.
Manuel's going to scramble. Got the completion. Chandler's tackle right at the 48.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Now 1st and 10.
Going for the home run. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Second down coming up.
The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. Quick screen to Watkins. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
It was a good thought by the defense. They were trying to protect themselves that the quarterback might run. Well, they spy the quarterback, but what does it do? It takes a guy out of coverage, and they made the throw and completion.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield.
Scrambling now.
Jumps up and hauls it in.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Manuel's got everybody split out wide. He'll take the snap from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
That leads us to 2nd down. The defense comes out of the dime. Looking to the right side and throwing. Incomplete.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
Jackson is in the backfield.
3rd and 5. Jackson.
There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Jackson's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Goodwin's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 20.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Mounting a serious drive.
2nd and 6.
He's looking to the right. D'Angelo Hall with the interception. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Jackson's a receiver in the slot. Griffin's going to take it from the gun. Griffin over to Reed. Gains 13.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
1st and 10, and Morris has got it.
Damn it.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The quarter is about to end. One more play first.
Griffin in the shotgun formation. And he takes off. Tackled down at the 22. The Redskins will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the fourth. Third down. The Bills with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Final quarter underway now with this snap. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Roberts is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
McKelvin from the 22. That's a gain of 7. The Bills ready to take over the football. The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Takes off with it. While under pressure, he had no time to get set.
Manuel's athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Jackson's lined up as the single back. Toss to the outside.
The Bills offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Goodwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Here's the give to Fred Jackson. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming up, second down. C.J. Spiller is in the backfield. Handoff by Manuel. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
C.J. Spiller is so fast, you always have to be on high alert. Don't let him get outside. When he does, just like that one, that speed will get you. Nice job getting the first down.
First down and 10. They're setting up screen.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time. He throws it down the field for another completion.
First down here after the completion. Jackson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. They'll run it here. Breaks the tackle. That's a gain of only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. They bring in the extra tight end. Jackson's going to take the handoff now. Running to the right. Brought down after a gain of 6. Third and 2 here after the run. Screen. Got the completion. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Jackson gains 5.
The Bills, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down to the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
This has been a long drive so far. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
Throws the pass.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points.
Bills ready to boot this one down the field. Thompson's going to run this one out.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line.
First down on the way. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Griffin's got it in the gun.
Launching it deep.
It's intercepted, and that's going to end the comeback attempt.
That brings the play to an end.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
First down here. Offense lines up here.
He has the grab. Tackles made.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
They go screen with Jackson. Nothing there on the screen as it falls incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion. Offense lines up here.
Setting up screen. He's got the catch. Riley's the one who made the big stop.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
Manual set.
Everybody emptied out for this snap.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
3rd and goal from the 7.
Throws to the right. D'Angelo Hall with the interception.
He's in the clear.
He's got a wide open alley. And he's brought to the ground.
Bullshit, man.
That time they stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
You talk about dreaming big. You got to score here, and then you need all kinds of breaks to still pull this one.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Second and long.
Griffin going to take off with it. And for a second straight play. He takes the sack.
Yeah, that time, Jim, it's strictly the quarterback's fault. The protection was there. He held the football too long. Why, I don't know. There were receivers open down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger.
Split backfield here. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Another sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack the quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
It's just not gonna get it, man. I'm touching it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we should have an exciting matchup on our hands as we join you from Bank of America Stadium.
What a matchup we have at wide receiver today. Two of the biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. When you have speedy wide receivers, what you have to do, you got to make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receiver. If they can't get open down the field, just throw them some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
First down here. And Morris is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Griffin, play action. Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. Second down after the incompletion. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. And Morris is ball's loose. The defense has the football. Brought to a halt.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground and the defense recovers.
Great starting position here for the offense. Offense lines up here. First down at the 21. Sticks to his hands. Gains 14.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it and attack this offense a little more.
First and goal from the 7. Set up screen. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Panthers for the extra point. And the extra point is good. He takes a knee. Griffin will now bring his offense onto the field. They face first down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Play fake. RG3 going down the field. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. As we take a look at the defense, you'll be taking a look today at defensive end Charles Johnson, who never takes a play off.
Charles Johnson, he knows how to get a sack. And, man, this Carolina defense up front, they are rugged and tough. And Charles Johnson leads the way.
Second down. We'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And Morris is handed the football.
This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a third and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, third and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
This is third down. open from the gun. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The Redskins call for the punt. Going to try his luck here. That's a tackle at the 48. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. From the gun, Newton. Almost intercepted that time. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Yeah, Greg Olsen from Wayne Hills High School in New Jersey, coached by his father, Chris Olsen. Terrific high school college player. And how about this? He's a terrific NFL player also.
2nd and 10. On the money, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better at 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Cotchery is lined up in the slot. Newton handoff. Stewart's tackle right at the 42. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun, getting away from the pressure. He's wide open for the grab. Olsen's tackled down at the 17.
Newton's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
First down following the long play. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Falls in on the tackle. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Newton's going to be in the pistol here. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Benjamin's in the slot. Looking to the right side and throwing. Intercepted! The tackle is made.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
First down with 2.5 minutes to go here, quarter number 1. RG3 has it under center. 1st and 10, and Morris is taking the handoff. Tackle made by Lodalele that time. 2nd and 8. Will go ground. Davis there that time for the tackle. On the way, 3rd down. Offense lines up here. Three-step drop. Eyeing that left side. He's tackled at the 28.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing lead. So we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
Now 1st and 10. And Morris is got on the handoff. Good piece of tackling.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Redskins take it from the 33. Griffin over to Reed. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
Ball is out. And Davis is there to make the stop.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
First and 10. Out to the left. It's Garcon.
Garcon is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. He can run all the routes. How about this out route that time? Does it with such grace and ease and makes the catch just short of the first down.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. RG3 has it under center. Play action. Running away from the pressure. Breaks free. Brought down after a gain of 15. It's 1st down as they head to the line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Welcome back to the action. Today, it's been all about the defenses. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. And Morris is stopped there.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
Second down here. Play after play after play here on this drive. Keeps it here. Reaches out and grabs it. 18.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. The long drive continues. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. 1st down and 10. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. After running it, it's 2nd down. Marching down the field and taking their time. The wide receiver in motion. Second and 9. He'll throw it over the middle. Keithman's able to swat the pass away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. This long drive continues. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. RG3 from the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other
other direction.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt. The field goal try. Yes, sir.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
And the kicker is ready to go. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Panthers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. 1st and 10. Looking across the middle. Kotchery is going to pull in. The going backs. They're back on the line after that catch for a 1st down. Newton's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 35. Newton's on the move. Catch made.
Newton just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket. And he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
First down. Offense readying for the snap.
Midway 2nd quarter. Handoff made. And that'll gain just a few yards.
2nd down coming up.
Brings it into his body.
I think the best thing Cam Newton does, play action passes, because on play action, you get that little bit of extra time, and he uses it well. Very accurate throwing the football.
First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's taken down.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
2-minute warning.
They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. 2nd down coming up.
Williams is in the backfield.
Just a quick drop back.
They got him again.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The Panthers have it at the 29. And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it. A takeaway. Ducks out of bounds.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read his quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Griffin by himself in the backfield. Look, ball is out. This one's going back the other way. He's
stacked up at that point.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. If you don't protect it the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. The Panthers from the 32. Still got it after the play action. No room to complete that one.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third-long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. They've come out in the dime package. Quick drop back. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The coach is going to go for it. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Panthers from the 32. Throws the pass. Benjamin's got the catch and the first.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Double tight end formation. Newton still has it. D'Angelo Hall with the interception. He's into the open.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they finally come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
First down on the way. Wilson set. Empty backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Kuechly's able to swat the pass away.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Second down now. Griffin's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Harper's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
It'll be third down. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here. Griffin in the shotgun formation. Long ball to Deshaun. Intercepted! In on the stop.
Nice job for the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here. throw it over the middle. Makes the catch in open space. The Panthers call a timeout and are left now with only one. Lining up for a 38-yard field goal. And the kick is good for 3.
Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, folks. Jim Nance and Bill Sims here at Bank of America Stadium for the call as the second half is about to get underway. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 8. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Panthers break huddle and start their drive this time from the 34. The Panthers have it at the 34. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's second down coming up. They're in the hurry-up mode. The give up the middle for a gain of about 5.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Hatcheries got it. First down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Stewart's going to secure the handoff. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. No time to huddle now. Keeps it on the play fake. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Yeah, it was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd and 7.
Williams. The Panthers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Hatcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Miller's there to take him down. And now they'll try over again on second down. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Now looking at 3rd down. Benjamin's a receiver in the slot. And find the target on the pass underneath.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
This will be a 42-yard field goal try. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong. But good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Redskins get ready to start their drive. Griffin set, empty backfield. First down at the 16.
Fuck, man.
Nice tackle.
Bullshit, man.
Linebackers can make plays like that. Hitting that interception. It's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Looking across the middle with 2 hands. He has it.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Jonathan Stewart with the football. James it across the goal line for the touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run. Nice touchdown.
The Panthers for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Redskins ready to return the kick. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Redskins are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Griffin III will have it in the pistol. First down at the 20.
Throws the pass.
That ball never got past the line of scrimmage.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
It's now 2nd down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Griffin's back in shotgun formation.
Pierre Garçon has the catch. 3rd down on the way. Now the offense in their hurry up.
Griffin's going to take it from the gun.
Throws to the right.
Jackson's got it. And a first. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down at the 33.
Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Griffin from the gun.
Wants to go deep.
Come on, man.
On the sidelines, they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Moss is going to get set in the slot for this snap.
3rd down and 10.
Finds Reed.
Davis going to make the tackle. They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. The Redskins lined up. Everybody split out wide. Griffin by himself in the backfield. The Redskins take it from the 43. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession.
I'll just say this, Jim. When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on 4th down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Split backfield here. The Panthers snap it at the 41. They're setting up screen. Could have been intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can't be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
This will be 2nd down.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. Cotchery's lined up in the slot. They recover their own fumble. Met by Kerrigan this time.
Nice job that time by the offense. Even though they fumbled, at least they were quick enough and smart enough to get it on it right away.
Going for it on 4th down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Brown's got it on a pass that had some heat.
4th and long might be as bad a spot as you can get in professional football. It's like being 5 runs down with 2 outs at the bottom of the 9th and nobody on. I don't like your chances. Bad decision, and it backfired.
RG3 out of the pistol. Now 1st and 10. Gets away from the pressure. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here. RG3 from the gun. Pulls it in. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
That was a nice job by the quarterback reading the defense. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short, and look what happens. Yards after the catch. Good job by the guy catching it and getting those extra yards.
They face 1st down. This play set up by the long gainer. And Morris is handed the football. And Morris is stopped there. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. We're back here in this lopsided game. They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. He's taken down at the 23. Third down now. Griffin set in the pistol.
They'll take it at the 20.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down coming up.
Cotchery is in the slot. Has his man. Brown's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
First down here after the completion.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Screen makes the reception.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now.
Keeps it here. He makes the catch.
He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
The Panthers do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
It's third down coming up.
Stewart is in the backfield.
Ball's out. Recovery by the defense.
That'll stop the play right there.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Great starting field position for the offense. Offense lines up here.
First down at the 28. RG3 going down the field. That's an interception.
Man.
Be a touchdown, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Newton in shotgun formation.
And he's forced to the ground.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
From the gun, Newton.
The ball is out. Recovery by the offense.
And they tackle him for a safety.
Thompson's got it on the return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
Oh. Come on. Come on.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The Redskins will approach this play from out of the pistol.
Out of the pocket. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. And sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion.
Hello?
What you doing?
Nothing, playing Madden.
Hey,
Huh?
you want to go on a bike ride?
Sure, yeah.
Dude, I mean, that's just, I'm trying to get up at a reasonable hour today. I'm tired. But I'll just,
First down. Offense readying for the snap.
I haven't been out, but sure, yeah, we
in
can
the
ride.
pistol. And now he'll take
All right.
off. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Oh, you talking about off Ash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Griffin's got it in the gun.
Yeah, you want me to
Over the middle. Brings it in. Picks up about
do you want me to the front part and then ride? Cause I'm telling you, it's gonna be some heels now.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Now on the move. And flag is down.
I got the put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll call you when I think I'll tell you in the next 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
You took a few of these shots in your day. That's a late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, nowadays these guys, I believe the quarterback
Quarterback is protected.
The defensive player feel bad. All he's doing is his job, and he still gets penalized 15 yards.
They come to the line, and it's first down. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And now on first down, we'll go back to the air. That's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
It's good. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Fields the football at the 3. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Picked up a couple that time.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second and 8. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Leading on that running attack again here on first down. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. And here you have second down. Offense lines up here. Takes another handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Wasting no time now for this next play. Third and 2. Catch made. Now they take the football off to the opponent's side of the field. The Redskins will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Newton lines up in the pistol. Stewart's taking the handoff. Clark's the one who brings him to the ground.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Stewart lined up in the backfield.
Second down and 4.
Again, the lean on it. Robinson's in on the tackle.
It's about managing a football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. If you have the lead, you're trying to get rid of the clock, you got to run.
Catch made. He's brought down. They're in scoring territory, and they have the lead in this one late in the game.
What you got to do as a quarterback and as a coach, you got to watch that clock and make sure every time that football is snapped, there's only 1 second left on the play clock.
In his hands, complete, touchdown.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim, whatever you want to say, because now the lead's too big, not enough time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
The Panthers with the PAT to come. Watch out, it's a fake. How much does this sting? They get the touchdown, but still they fail to get the 2.
Jim, I think it takes a lot of weight from the football team. It was a terrible decision. Now we'll find out if that 1 point comes back to harm.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Taking no chances here with the squib kick. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Redskins ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. The defense gets the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Second down and a long way to go.
Gonna try and scramble now. That's a pickup of 14.
Well, the defense put the pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't take advantage of it. He gets outside the pocket and takes off down the field and picks up a lot of yards. Man, nice job by the QB.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Redskins have it at the 39.
Looking to go deep. Almost intercepted.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations. Like this one on third down, can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
One more snap and we can call it a day.
The Redskins have it at the 39.
Down the field.
And the pass is picked off. And that will all but do it. They bring him to the turf.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you. And how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little too.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.